Okay, good morning to my students who are enrolled in the subject Organization and Management. So for today, we'll be discussing the different forms of business organization. Producing goods and services. Business provides a goods and services to you. Yes, it is true. In today's business, goods and services are too many. Why? It's because there are a lot of sellers or business owners or probably entrepreneurs who are taking advantage to seize the opportunities in the market. So goods and services are being described here. Goods, the example of this are the headset, the clothes, the computer, the radio, or the houses, etc. As what you observe, this kind of business or products are what we call the tangible products because we can visualize it, we can smell it, we can taste it, or we can prove the existence of this kind of business through the use of our five senses. While on the other hand, the services, this is usually called as the tangible product because the way how or the process how it should be done is not seen, but the actual or the effect or the result of this kind of product are being seen. The example of this are education, doctor attending to you, or probably a legal advice, traveling in the air, lodging in the hotel. So probably the education, you cannot, as an example, education, you cannot see the process of the education. But the result of the education, which is the graduation, you can actually see that, and that what makes it intangible product because you cannot see the actual process. Next would be the objectives of the business. So there are a lot of objectives of the business. Number one would be the profit. So the main purpose of the business, why it exists in the market, it's because the entrepreneur or probably the business owner want to make a profit for his or her own use or personal use. Next would be the survival. Every business must have as a goal to survive or continue in the market. Meaning, your business must not only exist within few days, within few months, or within a few years. Your business must exist for a long time in order for you to sustain your needs and wants by just merely having a profit out of that business. Next would be a growth. Growth meaning we're talking about the expansion. As our business owns or probably gain a profit, then definitely we as the business owner or the entrepreneur must have the ability to expand or to come up with a new branch in order for us to widen our way of giving service to our customers. Next would be the market share. When we speak of market share, we are talking about the customer which is related to the growth. If there's no growth, then definitely there is no increase in the market share. That's why it is necessary that we need to expand our business in order for us to have a bigger market share. Next would be the productivity. When we speak of productivity, it must continue to produce. Okay? We must make sure that we must consistently provide our customers a service or the products that they needed. There must be a continuation. There must be a consistency. Our business must not stop from its operation so that the productivity will be maintained in the business. Next one will be the innovation. The only constant thing in this world is change. Therefore, we must always innovate our product because the taste of the people always change. Therefore, if that would be the case, then definitely we must offer a product which is something new to the customers because if there is something new in the market, then definitely there is a curiosity in the mind of the customers that probably they want to try this new product. Next would be the employee's welfare. Business must want to take care of its worker. By how? It's just by merely providing a stability of tenure, probably a reward to our employees, probably a good compensation to our employees, recognition, so on and so forth. In order for our employees not to be transferring from one organization to another, meaning they will stay in your business and will serve your business. Next would be service to consumer. Service to consumer is also called the customer service. The way how we treat the consumers, the way how we deal with the customers. There is a saying in the business that first impressions last. Therefore, we need to treat our customers the way it should be. Next one would be the social responsibility. Apart from doing the enumerated objectives of the business above, it must do the other things that benefits the people around the business. Let's say for instance our business is involved in the food product. Therefore, as a part or in compliance with the social responsibility, probably we can offer a program to the ITAS in order for them to help also in terms of their needs and wants. Probably we can conduct a program that promotes a healthy living to them by just merely providing them an assistance in terms of the healthy foods and products. Next would be who benefits from a business. Number one would be the business owners. Business owners are being benefited from the business itself because of the profit. Therefore, the main purpose of the business is to gain a profit rather than incurring a loss. Next would be the employees. The employees are being benefited from the business simply because they are being compensated by the business owner in order for them to use this fund or salaries or this money for their personal use. Next would be the government. The government are being benefited from the business. It's because the business owners or the business establishments are required to submit a tax to the government in order for the government to use this tax for a fund, probably for the different programs. It's like the Department of Public Highways, wherein they can offer a program which promotes the construction of our roads or railways. Okay, so the next would be the general society. When we speak of the general society, we are talking about the customers in our market. So as we provide these services to our customers, then definitely we also benefit them because we also provided or we also create a satisfaction to them. So with that satisfaction, then definitely customers are being benefited. The next would be, okay, let's go now to the different forms of business organization. A sole trader, or which is so-called the sole proprietor. It is a person who enters in a business who are working for him or himself. He or she puts in the capital to start an enterprise, work either his or her own or with the employees or reward received for the profit. So in this kind of business organization, there is only one person that is involved. Let's say for instance a sari-sari store. A sari-sari store is usually a form of business under the sole proprietorship because it is owned by one person, wherein if he incur a gain in that business, then definitely he will reap all the profits out of that business. The next would be the joint stock or a corporation. Okay, the joint stock or the corporation is another form of business organization wherein there are a lot of people that are involved in this kind of business organization. A company is an association of individuals who agreed jointly pool their capital together in order to establish and own a business venture distinct from others. They are regarded as the owner of the companies. So there are a lot of disadvantages and advantages in this form of business organization. But the good thing in this kind of business organization is that there are a lot of people who contributes to a common fund, who contributes to the different ideas that makes it more consistent, reliable, profitable, and feasible. The other form of business would be the business partnership, wherein it is different from the joint stock or the corporation, and it's also different from the sole proprietorship, which is owned. No? So under this kind of business, it is owned by the number of the proponents or the partners, probably 5 members or 5 partners and up. No? So they are going to contribute their capital contributions, they're going to contribute into a common fund to form a partnership agreement. So all of the decisions pertaining to this kind of business will be emanate from the different partners. So there is no concentration on one decision making. Okay, the next would be the task environment. So the task environment are categorized into 4. First, the suppliers. These are the individuals of the companies that provide an organization with the input, meaning these are the parties who contributes in the organization by just barely providing the inputs or the raw materials or probably the ingredients if you are dealing with the food products. Next would be the customers. These are the people who patronize our product, who buys our product for their consumption or probably buy our product for their reproduction. Next would be the distributors. These are the organization that helps the other organization to promote the selling of their goods and services. Okay, probably one of the organizations that can help our business, especially if we are dealing with the food products, the Department of Trade and Industry, through the help of the program of the trade and industry, that is the local patronizing of the product, and definitely we can ensure that there are a lot of customers who will be buying our products because the Department of Trade and Industry created a program which promotes our local products. The last would be the competitors. The competitors, these are the existing, These are the existing competitors or entrants in the market. These are the existing competitors in the market, wherein this serve as our our threat or probably our weakness, because at some point this kind of element under our SWOT analysis can be destroyed or can destroy our business because they are selling probably the same product to our customers. So our next would be the 3 classification of business. So number 1 would be a service business. A service business is a type of business that provides intangible product, meaning the example of this one is the education or probably a legal advice from a lawyer. No? This type of firms offer a professional skills, expertise, advice, and the other similar products. Example, the businesses are in the salon, repair shops, schools, banks, accounting firms, and the law firms. So this is the kind of business that engage probably in the intangible product which cannot be seen in the process. Next would be the merchandising business. This is a type of business that buys a product at the wholesale price and sells the product at a retail price. They are known as the buy and sell businesses. Okay. This classification of the business deals in a manner that, or it conducts or it operates in a manner that you're going to buy a product or probably a raw materials, and after buying a raw materials, you're going to transform that raw materials into a finished product. So it is also similar to a buy and sell. Buy and sell kasi is we are going to buy a product and we are going to sell it at a higher price so that we could be able to have a gain. Next would be the last one, the manufacturing business. Unlike the merchandising business, a manufacturing business buys a product with the intention of using them as a materials in making new product. So meaning there is a reproduction. Let's say for instance, I'm going to buy a banana. Okay, banana is a finished product because we can already consume a banana. But what makes it under the manufacturing business is that we can transform that banana into a banana cue or probably into a badoya, which is also another form of product because it is being mixed to the other ingredients of the main product. Okay, so that ends our discussion for today. Thank you, my Eagles, for participating in our discussion for our lesson 3. Thank you so much.